Hi everyone!
So on today's video we're going with a little bit of an Easter theme. It's a little bit early but never too early for chocolate. So we're making basically a childhood dream come true, and we are making a fully solid chocolate Easter egg. So we just took a normal standard Easter egg and then the cheap cooking chocolate and just filled it up. So yeah.
I'm always disappointed with when you crack into an Easter egg and it's just the really thin outer shell of an egg. So I've always wanted to have a solid block of chocolate Easter egg. Yeah, so now is the time to make my childhood dreams come true.
So the first thing we did was we bought a standard Easter egg. I think you looked at which was like the cheapest for the most chocolate and all of that, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we put it in the fridge to make sure it was as hard as possible.
Yeah.
And then, as well as that, Adam had the bright idea of if you put loads of salt in water and put it in the freezer, it wouldn't freeze. So we could just use like the ice cold water to keep it hard. But did that work?
No, as you'll see, definitely didn't work.
Just get like a lump of just ice. The next thing we did was cut a hole in the top of the Easter egg.
Yeah.
So we cut a hole, so we could pour the chocolate in. So, I mean, the easiest way, in hindsight probably, of doing this would have been to use like a mould, but obviously we didn't really want to buy a mould. It's a lot of effort, and we thought it'd be cool if we could do it with an actual egg, and then it's a bit more like a real Easter egg. So so we took the normal Easter egg, and Adam tried to carefully cut a hole in the top, but
bit of it broke off. I tried to make it look as even as possible, but once it cracked off, I don't think there was any recovering that. So
I mean, it's not a thing of beauty, but it does the job. It's a solid lump of chocolate. What's there not to love?
Hey, we don't even know. We haven't even got to that point yet.
Oh,
who knows if it's successful? Who knows if it's successful? We can't spoil it yet.
So so after Adam had cut the hole in the top of the egg, because he didn't trust me, because I'd just like crush it like Lenny from my cement. Just crunch Easter eggs. We wrapped it in loads of cling film. We wanted to use like as much cling film as possible to make sure it was really watertight.
Yeah.
Because then we submerged it in what was meant to be the ice cold but not ice water. After a bit of thawing, we decided to use milk chocolate and white chocolate. The idea was it would make like
some amazing looking layers.
Pinteresty, like marbling, but stay tuned to find out how it actually turned out. So we broke up all the chocolate. We lost a few cubes of chocolate in the process.
I have no idea where they went.
Then we melted it all over a pan of hot water, just melting the chocolate, stirring it as it was going, making sure it didn't burn or anything like that. And then this was kind of the most stressful point, because it was obviously quite time sensitive, because we needed the chocolate to be like melted and soft and smooth and hot, but the egg to be as cold as possible.
Yeah, so it didn't just disintegrate.
Yeah, so after we like wrapped the whole thing in cling film and put it in the ice water, the idea was obviously the ice water would keep it hard, and then the original idea was to use piping bags, wasn't it?
Yeah, we tried to use the piping bags, but putting the hot chocolate in a piping bag, it was just like burning our hands. So we reverted to just pouring it straight out of the bowl and the Pyrex dish.
So the egg we used was milk chocolate, and then we poured in milk, then white, then milk, then white, and then milk chocolate again. And I think as we went along, we sprinkled in some of like the mini marshmallows as well to kind of make it a little bit fun. That was harder than we thought it was going to be, because I was holding because I have like asbestos hands, like nothing burns me.
Yeah.
Weird flex. I was holding the Easter egg to kind of stop it from rocking in the ice cold water.
Because otherwise it was just going to float up and out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it was hollow, it was just floating. And you were trying to like pour it while not like burning me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. I got burnt with chocolate, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I think that worked. That worked okay.
I think it was fine until we started getting to like the very top, where the top bit of the egg wasn't quite submerged in the water, and as that hot chocolate that had come out of the pan went in and just filled that very last section, it started to just kind of fall in on itself. So
yeah, definitely. It looked like, you know, those like chocolate bombs you get that you put in milk. It literally did look like that, the way it kind of made a hole and went in. But it worked okay. I'd give us like a C. So yeah, so once the all of it was full with chocolate and a couple of marshmallows. We put the top that you'd cut off earlier back onto it, didn't we? And then wrapped the whole thing in cling film, I think.
Just to keep it staying in the water.
Yeah, and then put the water with the egg and in the cling film in the fridge.
Straight into the fridge.
Yeah.
Get it as cold as quickly as possible.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
Day 2.
So I started the cutting. I was like, I've got this. It's fine. So we used a hot knife. So basically we had like a pot of boiling hot water and then put the knife in that. So the idea was it would like melt the chocolate as we were cutting it, and it would be like one of those like really
satisfying videos.
Yeah, really satisfying. It was a bit harder than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit harder. Apparently cutting through that much chocolate is, I mean, as you'll see, it was like a kilogram worth of chocolate at that point that we were trying to chop through. So
it was a kilogram. So it was a pretty heavy Easter egg. Although, not the heaviest Easter egg.
Oh yeah?
Yeah? Did you know there was an Easter egg made that was 10 metres tall?
Wow. And how heavy was that?
I can't remember.
Easter egg facts. I then gave it a go with the hot knife as well, with very little success, if not less success. So we pulled out the bread knife to get a bit more...
Trusty bread knife, a bit more of a sawing action.
Bit more of a sawing action. Again, that didn't really work, so put some pressure on it and gave it a proper one last shove. And as you can see, we managed to get through it eventually. And you know what? It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The thing I was most annoyed about was like the way the marshmallows all kind of stuck to one side.
Yeah, I think
I assume it's to do with like density or something.
Yeah, they might have floated up in the liquid chocolate. As we continue to eat this, we'll post some updates on our Instagram and stuff. So give those a follow to follow our progress.
Just us eating through a kilogram of chocolate.
We might get there before Easter. Who knows?
You definitely will. It'll be gone by the end of like the week.
How about we each take a half and then we'll see who finishes it first.
I don't think I like that. I like blaming you for eating it. I don't like that thought. It's quite hard to eat. It's a lot of chocolate.
And it's not not like the high quality. It's not like the best quality chocolate that we were using.
You leave cheap chocolate out of it. Cheap chocolate is so much better than high quality chocolate.
It's like advent calendar chocolate.
That's the
it's
best.
Like that level of chocolate.
How can you not find that the best kind of chocolate?
It's okay, but like it gets a bit much after a while, and that's coming from somebody that eats so much sweet stuff.
So I know this is like quite controversial, and this is actually something I don't know about you. But like, what's your favourite like brand of chocolate?
Milka. I like Milka chocolate.
So indie.
It's not indie. Milka chocolate. You get it at like any airport. You don't even have to go to an airport. It's like everywhere, but nobody ever buys it. You always go for like Cadbury or Galaxy, but Milka is the best. And you can get so many different types. What's your favourite?
I really like cheap chocolate.
Just literally cooking chocolate from the supermarket.
I remember when I used to like walk home from school, I used to walk to the door on a bar. Yeah, I do like really cheap chocolate, but I do like flakes. But obviously, I enjoy the experience of a flake rather than just the chocolate.
Just a block of chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not a chocolate snob. Some people are like, oh, Galaxy is the best. Oh, I hate Galaxy. That's just not me. I hate whatever.
Hotel chocolate.
That's pretty good chocolate.
Tell you what, I will go and get the egg now, just so we can give you a bit of a final review.
While he goes to get the egg, I'll give you some more Easter facts.
Actually, did.
So, did you know that the average child gets 8.8 Easter eggs? I mean, I don't know about you, I did not get 8.8 Easter eggs. I'm a little bit salty about it, but I'm making up for it now anyway with our solid Easter egg. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. The heaviest chocolate, I found out how heavy it was. It was 7,200 kilograms. Adam said that's like 3 cars. That's insane. I'm just picturing that scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where they're like drowning in the river of chocolate. That would be me for the foreseeable. I think I might just use it to like work out.
Right.
I mean, I have injured my arm from just cutting it.
So heavy.
It's annoying that there's like no way to show how heavy something is.
Right.
Do
you want to take a half? Let's go.
So, here's the egg. To prove it's real, I'm going to give it a munch.
Cheers. It's so hefty. It's chocolate.
It tastes like chocolate. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we should do like a version 2 though. Maybe not this year because it's quite a lot of chocolate to eat. Stop going back for more!
The competition's on.
Yeah, I think we should do like a version 2. I think we should try one and like put popping candy in it. I think that would be really fun.
This is why we put the video out early. If we need to do it again, we can do it again before Easter. There's so much time.
And if you don't see us between now and Easter, you know where we'll be and what we'll be doing.
I'll be in hospital with diabetes, so.
I love the swirl, like, I mean, I know we got some really cool footage, but like, the swirl is really
The swirl is impressive. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and check out some of our other videos. We'll leave a random one down there. Thanks for watching. Bye!